Yo, yo, yo. What's the occasion? How's everyone doing? Can everyone hear me? See my charts? The music not too loud? All good? Perfect. We swept already. Yes, sir, we did. I think we're gonna bounce aggressively from this gray area. I think looking for longs here is the play. I might be wrong as always, but that's what I'm thinking. That's how I'm positioned. Willing to risk it here. But yeah, ugly chop, you know. It ain't been easy. So in these conditions, you either play it small or you sit out until easy mode is back on. Like, it's not easy to be profitable in chop like this for some people. So if that's the case, you either play with money, yeah, small bets, try running up the small account, or just sit out. Currently holding a sol long underwater, lol, going great. Yeah, alts definitely took a hit with this Bitcoin price action, although Bitcoin didn't move that big. If you take a look at it on the daily, like, nothing happened. I wonder if Bitcoin would do this, what alts would do. I think it wouldn't be pretty. I'm still in Shiba, yes. But it ain't looking good, bruv. Of course, long the local top again. Anyways, I still like this range play, but I'm starting to think like my stop might be a little too tight, because I could see a scenario where we would do this, retest range low, and then go for higher prices, which would basically stop me out before continuing higher. So I'll have to see what I do about that. $50 people here. Let's get the likes up to 30 at least, guys. Give it a like. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Big thanks to Vela Exchange for sponsoring my live streams. I'm still running a giveaway, $500 giveaway to someone who uses my link. I will announce the winner of this giveaway. I'm doing the giveaway myself, by the way. It's not they who are doing it. I'm doing it out of my own pocket. So yeah, not too many people are joining that giveaway, so there's a big chance you win if you do so. Simply click the link, it's in the description, the link to the tweet. All you have to do is retweet the tweet and connect your wallet to Vela Exchange. That's everything. Okay, so thanks to them for sponsoring. Leave a like, 20 likes, let's get them to 30 at least. Can you update about comp? I will. Pietro, I longed CHZ. Let's take a look in a second. So let's take a look at some charts. For Bitcoin, nothing changed, honestly. I am long still. I'm in a couple longs since I'm doing the Bybit competition. I got smoked on the Bybit competition. to be honest. I was long initially from here after this sweep, right? I took some profit on this pump. Let's remove this for now. Took some profit on this pump, but only like 1/3 of my position. And I was max long on Shiba as well. And then everything started coming down and I was down like 30%. So I deposited a little bit more to have the little more room. And now I'm long, basically all in with liquidation below this gray area. But keep in mind, that's for the competition, you know. I'm just deacon trading it. I don't like want to risk 20% of that. I want to go all in or nothing. But anyways, the idea basically on this is still the same, right? When we are trading here, when we are trading here right now, or if even if we go a little bit lower into the gray area, what's the idea of this long trade? Well, that we've swept lows into OTE, into demand. Demand being the sideways price action that led to this move, okay? That led to basically a higher high compared to this high, okay? So this was the sideways price action and this was the initial sweep, sorry, that led to this move. Price came down, started ranging, swept the low, swept some highs, now sweeping some lows again. So I would be surprised if we don't see at least a little bit of a reaction from this gray area. I'm not saying we're guaranteed to go for these highs up here, although I still think that there's a lot of liquidity resting there. But what I do think from here is that we at least go for Monday high and this high here. Then maybe do something like this, get back below and then sell off again. But I think we see 29 points, let's say 7 before sub 28.7. Okay, so you got yourself a beautiful trade there, long, invalidation below the gray area and target up there. That's a high probability trade in my opinion. If it gets stopped, well, then we're likely going for these lows here. And then we'll have to see if we get a real nasty breakout or if it's a sweep and a quick reclaim and upside from there. Make sense? I actually tweeted about it. This morning. One more sweep, then send it. As you can see, one more sweep below Monday low. And that's what we currently have. So I wouldn't be surprised if we see this full send from here. Well, full send, you know what I mean, right? It's just a short squeeze. I think way too many people here are anticipating a breakdown, while I think if we were to break down from all of this, it would make more sense to do this first and then maybe break down, potentially. So makes sense? Did I just miss the buy opportunity? Nah, that's on you. That's what your plan is. If you were to long here, you'd still be looking for like 1.6R. So if that's the idea, I don't think it's too late. So did your Shiba play come while you were doing the competition? Well, I longed Shiba on both accounts, on my main and on the competition account. Yeah, also like right here, and then this move happened and stopped me out on the competition account. I had a tighter stop on that one. On my main, I took it swing long with a wider stop. But yeah, so that's the idea for Bitcoin. I will be looking for shorts if we sweep Monday high and get back below it. I think that's a pretty pivotal area. That it's going to be a pretty pivotal area. Well, it has been, as you can see. All the way support here, and then we broke below, and then retest sold off. So if we were to go for Monday high and then break back below, I think that's a pretty decent short. If price breaks above Monday high and holds above, that would be very nice, because at that point I think we go for all of this liquidity above 30k, and then I wouldn't be surprised if we fill in all the way towards this consolidation, and then we'll have to see if we reject, at least try a short scalp there, because invalidation is that clean and the risk reward would be very nice. And you can already guess what everyone will be saying on Twitter, right? If you are trading into 31k, oh, we're going to new highs, 40k, let's go. And then typically, boom, you get the nasty rejection again. So until we break above these highs, those are going to be key, right? If we do that, then we can start talking about 40k. But the initial idea that I had on Bitcoin, that this could be very similar to what happened here, right? Boom, boom, and then to new highs, is still valid, I think. And the reason I still could see us squeeze a lot higher on the higher time frames as well is because of these highs up here. And I think if we are going to nuke from here, I think it will be short-lived and then still see upside. And if we don't, if we go up from here, right, then I could see a scenario like this, where we sweep those highs and then come all the way back down, potentially for that low. But hey, nobody gets a free ride on Bitcoin, you know. So clear Bitcoin. What I'm watching, simply looking for a small bounce here. I think at least a small bounce to Monday high is likely here. If not, so be it. I'll get stopped. I'll be liquidated on my competition account. I probably redeposit again, but will be hard to get high percentage from there. But anyways, Monday high from here would be nice. Would be a nice start. So the long I'm in. This was the other one. My entry now is better. My entry is here. Stop there. So looking for a better risk to reward. And this is the bigger swing long on my main account. I'm still in. Bigger size. Ignoring all the chop. And this is just a long that I just talked about the idea that this would just be a sweep of the lows that leads us towards that high time frame liquidity at 32k, right? So that's just a set and forget setup, just like I did on this move. That was my best trade this year so far, longing this and holding it all the way up towards there, publicly even. Posted about it on Twitter and on Discord. I even remember it was betting on a higher low that I tweeted here, on a macro higher low, and then this happened. Anyways, not saying that we're gonna have a move like this, but could definitely see some upside. I'm not ruling out another sweep though. That's why I said if we are about to nuke from here, I think it will be a sweep and then straight back up higher. While if we go for Monday high here first, then I could see Monday high, then the lows, and then potentially higher, right? It's all about liquidity ping pong games. Highs first, target the lows. Lows first, target the highs. Matic, BNB, do you have any statistics from backtesting Monday high, low setup? Nope, not really. How many dollar are you risking on Bitcoin long? On my challenge account, it's like everything, so... challenge, I mean competition. Is this winning or losing concept from your experience? What do you mean? So Bitcoin clear for everyone? Any questions about this? That's how I see things, you know. Feel free to disagree, but that's how I see. Another sweep of today's last low, maybe, but what do we have? We have this one, swept, failed to break above, swept again. I mean, sure, we could definitely sweep it again. That's why you don't long a Monday, the first Monday low sweep with a stop below the wick, right? You're not longing this and putting your stop there, because as you can see, you would already have been stopped. That's why you will always see me, if I long a Monday low sweep, it will always be when we sweep it into a key area. And what's the key area right now? The demand, the sideways price action here that led to this upside, and we're trading around OTE. And in general, OTE is a high probability bounce area. And that's why I'm longing, but not with a stop below the wick, in case you get those multiple sweeps. That's what they want to do, right? They want to chop it up here, but it's about the general idea here. And the general idea here is that Monday low liquidity has been taken into this area, and Monday high is unswept. Okay, so the draw on liquidity is to the upside. Does that mean we gonna sweep it and then straight go for Monday high? No, because that would be too easy. They want to chop you up down here, so definitely we could see one more sweep and then ugly price action, and then out of nowhere go for Monday high. And that's why you should have a setup on this ID, that you have one setup, and if it gets invalidated, it's fully invalidated, right? So if you were to long it here and keep your stop below the first wick, if you get stopped out, the ID of this setup isn't invalidated. So that means your stop is wrong, for my system at least. So that's why I keep my stops below there, to allow price to go for those multiple sweeps before going for Monday high. Make sense? Makes sense. Okay. Sweep sell side liquidity at 28.8. Yeah, you mean the lows there? Possible. But I think like this was the initial sweep. Right? This was the sweep that led to this higher high compared to this one. Well, call it a higher high or not, I don't care. But this resulted in a lot of buying, right? So I think at least a bounce from there. And that's why I have my invalidation below there as well. Understood. Right. Today is FOMC? Oh, I didn't know that. Anyways, FOMC indeed is all it does is bring volatility. So I'm not gonna not take a trade. And by the way, CPI and FOMC have been such non-events lately. Like all price does on FOMC is like an hourly wick to the downside, to the upside, and then trades back where it started. Your main focus now generally in the markets should just be to survive for most of you. For most people in the markets, keep your money for easier times. No market makers left, yeah. Hello, thank you. Hey, you're welcome, man. I keep saying that to myself, but they don't come already. Yeah, it's those who are patient enough who will get rewarded, so just stay in the game. Or educate yourself, and that's what I'm saying. You probably shouldn't just not do anything. At least try to learn to trade this, right? Just don't do it with all of your money. Take a little bit and try out different strategies, different things, and see what works. Today, Netherlands announced they are in a recession. Yeah, I saw that. I don't care though. I saw someone comment on my tweet and said the Netherlands announced they are in a recession. I think it was another country as well. What then? Some other bullshit and said the market isn't going anywhere. While I said I was targeting Monday high. Like, I'm not gonna not take a trade setup like this targeting Monday high because the Netherlands announced a recession, you know. Yeah, those low cap alt pumps, be careful with them. A lot of people on Twitter shilling those scammy low caps again. Nah, all BS. Germany, I don't know. What I do know is that I don't care about the news, that I'm just trading the chart. And in my opinion, the chart says upside. We'll see. Okay, some altcoins. So yeah, Shiba I already did. It's like the idea is not invalidated yet. The idea of this one was simply this high time frame range, right? So low swept, high unswept, broke above range low, reclaim, retest upside. So I wanted to see continuation. We're seeing a little dip, but the general idea isn't invalidated. While I could see us dip a little lower than where my stop is currently at. So if you're not in yet, I still think a setup like this with a stop like around there is still a solid setup. But yeah, we'll see. Pepe, I don't like anymore. Well, I do like it, but I think it's going lower. Why? Range high, range low, low swept, ugly price action around range mean, came all the way back down, range low, right? Reclaimed this local range low, back to the highs, swept the highs, ugly sell-off. So the next draw on liquidity on this one is gonna be this low, and that's where I might be looking for longs again. If it does this, sweeps this into this demand, boom, reclaim, then that's your long target up here. Nothing more, okay? A quick swing, not targeting new highs, just towards there. Maybe keep some in case it decides to go. But that would be the play, right? Long there, invalidation there, target up there. 1.8 R, that's solid, okay? If not, right, and it closes ugly down here, yeah, then I think we're going for new lows. And then you could wait for, again, a sweep of those lows and a reclaim. And if that doesn't happen, it's probably gonna bleed a lot lower. But that's my general thoughts on Pepe. I definitely wouldn't rush into longs right here. I'd actually look for shorts if it retests that. Let's see. Somewhere like there. And then there. Yeah, not the best risk reward, so... yeah, let's do the chat coins first. Comp. Yeah, ugly, right? Clean range, clean weekly range. Lows, highs, lows swept, highs swept. Range played out, done. Looking ugly, man. I wouldn't be surprised if this comes down all the way in like this region. Probably OTE area. See? Nah, don't like it. Maker. That was one I was watching. Oof. Let's see. Weekly range. Also looking ugly, right? If you compare it to comp, low swept, high swept. So next logical target, as long as we remain below this range high, would be range mean. Just took out these equal lows though. But yeah. Definitely not liking it. Rune. What's up with this strength? Also rejecting quite ugly, right? Yeah, I'd wait for some ranging here. Let it range, let it do its thing, and then once it sweeps some lows into this area, then look for a long, target, previous high, and these highs up here. Right? Invalidation is then clear below these lows and target there. Something like this. I wouldn't rush in for now. I think it's just gonna range around here. Maybe scam dump and then go for some highs again. Super. What's that? This? What's this? Holy shit. I'm not even gonna chart this. Nah, don't trade this. FXS. Swept Monday low, aiming to Monday high for now. Let's see. I wouldn't say it looks that bad, but I think, yeah, I don't like this sweep. Like, if this would have been an equal high, I would probably agree. But right now, Yeah, Monday high already got swept. Nah. Yeah, I think this is just his ugly chop. Not expecting anything from this. Probably want to see a lower sweep, like it hasn't really swept anything. Something like this and then take it long back towards the highs. Or look to short it. Yeah, nah, ugly as well. Matic. Yeah, ugly as well. Damn, alts look so bad. It's crazy. I mean, all I'm seeing here is bearish retest after bearish retest. Alright, consolidation, breakdown, price comes back into the area, sells off. Previous consolidation, price comes back into the area, sells off. So where do you want to long this? I don't know. Maybe if it comes down fast and sweeps this low, there I'd be interested in a long, targeting some former highs. But apart from that, I wouldn't look to long this or look to short it. But I also don't like shorting it like this because, as you can see, it left quite some highs all the way up there. So what it can do then is a quick scam dump and then take all of that liquidity at once. I'll go... Yeah, I mean... Holy shit. Don't trade this, man. Ball. Yeah. That would be a classic setup. Range high, range low. If it sweeps and reclaims, there I'd be interested in a long. Targeting range high. Classic bear market bounce play. Ignoring this wick, right? Because you have all of these highs resting there. So if it comes down a little bit more, then reclaims, then I could see some upside. Shorting Matic is a hedge against inflation. Yeah. Let's see what Bitcoin does. Maybe this. Or this. Or this. Those are most likely. But I think, yeah, I've already said it. I think Monday high before below this gray area. ETH. Look at this, man. On ETH, I still want to see lower, to be honest. See a sweep, a real sweep in there. Then I'd look to long it. Into OTE, this former consolidation. Well, this consolidation led to the breakdown. Then initially rejected, but then ignored to the upside. So when price comes down in there, with all of the confluence, I think it's gonna get bought up quickly. Or maybe not quickly, but after some ranging. So something like this would be nice on ETH. But man, this chop, holy shit. Did you do OP? Nope. But we did on Monday and it looked bad. See, I don't know. Yeah. I think... Yeah, stay out of this, man. Or short it, but... Once again, I could see the scam pump in here and then continued lower. So if it does that, I might look too long, too short. So if it does something like this and then lower, target there. But with this around the top, yeah, these highs just scream to get swept, I think. Would line up beautifully with Bitcoin going for Monday high, right? So if Bitcoin goes for Monday high and this does this, Bitcoin breaks down again and this is looking weak. Short it, stop above there and target all the way down here. Some random coins that are up. Bitcoin is gonna surprise a lot of people. I can feel it. Targeting there and then Monday high. Yeah. Can you explain Ichimoku? Well, I only use it on the higher time frames for Bitcoin. Sometimes I just look at it, but I don't put too much weight on it. Ape, brutal. ARB is one I'd be looking to buy. I think this one is gonna surprise a lot of people. So if it comes down here, that would be a nice play, right? Sweep these lows into this gray area. Boom, and then reclaim and then send it to new highs. Definitely looking for longs on ARB once the market looks a little bit better. While we soon will have the real bear market, are you planning on doing a research stream to look for next cycle third coins in the future? Wait, what? While we soon will have the real bear market. What do you mean with that? So you're saying we're gonna go for 12K or what? When will your feeling indicator be released? Lol. Thanks for explaining. No worries. See, Bitcoin is gonna pump. You'll see. hook. Oof. Wait for some price action on this. Yeah, and I don't like how this sweep was clean into this supply area. Oof. You see? And then ugly rejection and now just bleeding. So I wouldn't blindly long this, anticipating that this sweep is gonna hold. At least wait for a break in a reclaim of some level, you know? Because the sweep is into nothing. So what you don't want to blindly long those. As I said in that bear market range play, you don't blindly buy them. You wait for the reclaim, because when I blindly buy a sweep, it's a sweep into something like I did here on Bitcoin. That's not blindly longing a sweep, that's a sweep into demand and into OTE. Bake. Yeah, an ugly sweep as well. Ugly, right? Swept into supply, broke below, retest. Nah. Unless it reclaims this and holds above, I think it's going for lower here probably. First target, these lows. Then maybe a bounce towards there and then lower, or from there higher. Head and shoulders and I'm short. Yeah, makes sense. Tevreden met de spelers van Anderlecht. Ja man, kampioen. Can't find your YouTube channel. What do you mean? You're watching me. BNB. Ape. I mean, I have nothing to say about Ape, honestly. Look how ugly this rejected. Swept the highs and just came straight back down for the lows. So new lows soon in my opinion. Unless we reclaim this. But yeah, before that happens, I don't know. BNB. Yeah, this is still ranging here, right? So I think this slowly comes down all the way for the lows. And there we might be looking for some buys. It's an equal low actually. So something like this I might long back towards like 280 to 300, something like that. What was the reason for yesterday nude on alts? Nuke, you mean? There doesn't have to be a reason, right? I mean, Bitcoin dumped a little and alts decided to dump a lot as well. So the markets were probably just weak in general. And why does something nuke? Because more people short than long it. BL. What's this? I don't know, man. Low liquidity shitcoin. Don't even try. But yeah, look at this. Honestly, it's beautiful. Low, swept, upside, some ranging, swept the lows into the retest of range low. There. And look at what happened. So I could see this go for here now. The opposite side of the range highs. But yeah, if you're not in from lower, that's horrible risk reward, you know? Yeah, or a pump and dump. See the way it's trading here? It's not sweeping anything higher, you know? Always keeps getting rejected. What you often get then is the real sweep and then boom, all of it at once. I have really high hopes for WorldCoin, as they are not new coins and dumping hard in recent days. They will pump harder in coming weeks or months. Yeah, I don't know about this WorldCoin. Like, where do you start bidding this? You probably wait then for something like this, right? Until it reclaims previous consolidation. If it gets above there again, retest, you buy, and then target higher. But I agree though, this will be a good coin to trade once things get better. I agree. Right, any more questions, guys? I think it's clear, right, what my plans are. So I'm gonna hop off. I hope you enjoyed. Yeah, let's do those next time. I gotta go actually, so gonna hop off. Again, leave a like if you haven't already, subscribe. I'm running that giveaway Please take a look at it. It takes a second to connect your Vela wallet and make a small trade, and you're automatically in for the $500 giveaway. Okay, not many people are doing it, so there's a high chance you win. All right, link is in the description. Go check it out. Thanks to Vela for sponsoring, and see you in the next one. Peace.